Oh, let's just full mulligan this. Is this actually orange?
We have turned our curse into our strength. Greetings, friend.
Well, I'm glad I mulliganed, because even Shaman is going to need some of our better early game stuff, which we don't have. I'm upset there are no foil cards in MTG Arena. I'm not upset. I think it's actually fairly foolish of them. I don't understand why they would not make foil, like some sort of foil cards, because they're a great way to increase people's potential spend without increasing the overall cost for people to play. Give them a 50-50 to get healing. Please not healing. They always get the healing. This time it was a 50-50 at least, so. Well, I'm just going to play the Hench Clan. We pretty much have to, like, Vile Spine this next turn. Magic Online foils did look really bad, it's true. But I mean, like, gold cards in Hearthstone look cool. Just a matter of, you know, your execution, not the fact that the concept of alternate version slash premium stuff is bad. So I can fan... I think I just want to kill this. And hero power. There's nothing good to sap here. Can you play the disinterest in Hearthstone by many people and streamers lately? I mean, the game has felt very similar for a long time, and I think that it hasn't felt particularly dynamic. It's felt very static and stale. Boomsday didn't change the metagame as much as people would have wanted it to, and a lot of matchups feel very sort of like, you know, solved and determined, like, by your queue rather than even, you know, like your play choices or whatever. It's just not a particularly fun experience for a lot of people. I'm gonna sap this. Like, I've been kind of bored with Hearthstone for a while. I've said that, you know, I hope that they make balance changes, if only because I think that the format's just, like, kind of boring right now. I think a lot of the matchups aren't fun. I think that a lot of the decks are, like, play out very linearly, and lots of matchups are, like, very polarized, and that makes for gameplay overall that just isn't that fun for both players. There's a lot of decks that I like to play, but there's also tons of decks that I hate to play against. Why'd you play this first if you're gonna play that? But it is also true, as someone said in the chat just now, you know, any game you play, for as much as, like, streamers tend to play Hearthstone, it's gonna be less fun than it is for, you know, to play something new in many cases. Well, I can sap this too. Every time there's something new that's coming out, something that's on the horizon, like whether it was like Gwent before, you know, the number of people who are like, oh, like Hearthstone's dead, Gwent's gonna kill it. You know, you saw those threads all the time on, like, the Hearthstone Reddit. You heard tons of streamers mention that sort of thing. It's like Gwent came and went, basically. Like, they're back to redesigning their game because it wasn't, you know, wasn't something that actually drew a lot of people to it. I have higher hopes for Artifact. I think Artifact is much more likely to be a successful game because I've played it and there's, you know, fun elements to it. But I don't think that it's going to be anything like a, you know, Hearthstone killer like a lot of people are saying. I'm gonna Espionage Minstrel. There's a Zilliax. So we actually have Valera into potentially Zilliax too. You know, he's a Fire Elemental in hand too. Avalanche? Okay. Well, it's Valera.
You cannot escape the shadow of death.
So I have 4 spiders in my deck and 10 espionage cards. Natalie is currently out doing like a wine and paint night with some friends, so I am here hanging out, streaming some more. I figure, especially since I've been having a lot of technical problems over the past month or so, that I want to get some time in streaming when I can, as well as Spellstone. I think we're just gonna go ahead and play 2 different Ziliaxes and kill both the 3/3s.
Precision. Unity. Precision.
And then the championship, the fall championship I'm going to be casting starts the week after. So I'm going to be away for a while. So I figured I'd get some extra stream time in while I could. Alright. Rip Ziliaxes. My face, I need it. I can Frost Shock my face, okay. Yeah, we can kill this with SIs, but he does still have this, as well as a lot of potential like burn. I guess we'll start with Farsight. Might as well, right? Ooh, I could eviscerate. I can't actually... Am I better off just double eviscerating this and leaving this up? Probably not. I'm probably better off just like SI and having a guy up and still having a 0-cost eviscerate in my hand. It's only a one bigger. It's 17. Yeah.
This guy's toast. This guy's toast.
It's only actually live with an audience on Saturday and Sunday, which are like the top 8, like the decider elimination matches. But it's running from Thursday through Sunday. Ow. Avalanche. That's actually really good. Avalanche this, eviscerate this. We can sprint first even, right? Yeah. There's Tess. There's a spider. A Shudderwock. Whoa, okay. Avalanche. Eviscerate. Eviscerate.
Hey, lights out.
I can Murmuring Tess and I have Shudderwock? We can actually Murmuring Tess Shudderwock in one turn if we want to. What spells have actually been cast from Shaman? Not that many that are that good, right? Shudderwock gives us double Faldori Strider. Double Beakered Lightning, okay. But you don't get SI. SI's combo. Okay. Is that... Why was that good? Okay. Well, I can fan and kill both these. Espionage. Let's fan first. We can also play this, which will give us potentially more Shaman cards to play. We don't want to play this before our test, that's for sure.
There once was a man from Gilneas.
Double Auctioneer. That actually kind of sucks. Well, I need to play cards. I guess we'll just Spellstone a guy, because we need to play like 2 cards from our hand this turn. Let's Spellstone this guy.
Hey, lights out. Hey, lights out.
Let me just play like, this into another one. I am afraid about my opponent just burning me out with Hagatha spells, so I like want to try and find healing if I can, which is obviously great if I cast Tess. I can also just cast 2 Shudderwocks in a turn, which will shuffle 12 spiders into my deck. Yep. Alright. I could get like Blaze Caller or Fire Elemental. Spider. Okay. Backstab. I think I'm gonna Auctioneer this turn. We're gonna Auctioneer. Then I'm gonna Academic Espionage. I can just backstab this. Ooh, I wish I had 1 mana. I don't have any elementals. But I do have Eviscerate to just kill my opponent with next turn. Which isn't nearly as fun as doing any of this, so I kind of want to do these. I do have Murmuring, but it wasn't activated immediately. Like, I didn't play an elemental that turn. I kind of hope he can... Yes, good, you got a Volcano. Electra? You're an elemental. I have lethal right now.
Connecting to the internet. Take a look at the help section in your Alexa app.
Alexa thinks she's both Electra and Rexar. So I can kill my opponent right now. With Electra into Eviscerate. I can kill him. I don't want to do that.
You will learn to fear your shadow.
You have no idea what I'm capable of.
Oh my god, we can play this, and then we get extra copies of things that get frozen from Avalanche. Do you have room, though? We do. So this is gonna give me 6 spiders and then a Tess trigger. Also, I become untargetable. Oh, my hand's full, though, so I'm not actually getting anything from the Marabi. Alright, your turn. You only get the Battle Cry from Shudderwock recruiting the Battle Cry of Valera. You do not get the armor. If you recast Valera, say, with Tess, say you turn into a different class with a hero card and then play Tess, you do get the extra armor, but you don't get the Battle Cry. Okay. Whoa, fancy. They both have Wind Fury, though, both Tesses. That was a lot of sweet action. I've never Murmur Shudderwock with Tess before. Very satisfying.